So here's my ingredients. This recipe is is called Cabala Juice. It was an ancient recipe taught to me by one of my mentors, Don Tolman. And Kabbalah, the word Kabbalah stands for carrot, apple, lemon, apple, beetroot, apple. Kabbalah, carrot, apple, beetroot, apple, lemon, apple. It's got 3 different coloured apples in it. We have a yellow one, if you can get those, golden delicious, they're awesome. Red apple, green apple, and of course the orange and the beautiful purple colour. So this recipe contains all the phytonutrients and it's an ancient healing recipe. Now with the new juicer, I'm going to show you how the carrots work and how we can use the new feeding chute to make less preparation so I don't have to do any cutting. So let's jump into it, shall we? Carrot, if it fits, of course, we can just drop it into the top of the juicer and listen and watch as it does the work for me. Traditionally, with the older model Kuvings juicers, you needed to cut the carrot lengthways in half to release the core because it was just too tough to squeeze and press in the juicer. The new machine has that cutting part on the auger to automatically do the work for you, and your pusher can just push the carrot onto the cutting auger. Now, if you were to have carrots like these guys, where they've got the carrot top still on there, yes, you can juice the carrot leaves. They juice really easy. Just throw them in the same chute where the carrots go, and the machine will cut and juice them up. For this recipe though, I'm not going to use the carrot tops, I just want to use the carrots. And I'm sure you can see there, look, it's just made preparation, time saving of cutting all those carrots so much easier. Now, there's protocols, a lot of people, if they're doing some health regime or health protocols, they might be following a particular method of juicing carrots for their health. Then we want to squeeze and get the maximum amount of nutrition out of the carrot, which is why having a cold press juicer is the best way to get all that antioxidant, all that beta carotene from the carrots out. And because we're not using any metal blades to cut, there's less oxidation, which means more nutrition for us. So you can see how easy it is to juice the carrots. I'm going to also show you how we've still got the feeding chute. Okay, so we can still take the whole apples if they're not too big, and it's quite a wide chute, isn't it? Look, that was a big apple and it'll easily pop it in whole. With this, if the apples are a little bit bigger, like this one might not fit in, one cut and it'll squeeze and press. With your beetroot, when you're putting the beetroot in the juicer, we're not going to put a whole beetroot in, all right? It really is too hard of a vegetable. So this recipe has a half a beetroot, so I just cut it in half and then into some slices. You want little sort of half moon slices, then you can put about a quarter in at a time and the machine will squeeze and press. What else is in this recipe? So as the juicer is squeezing and pressing, that's when you're hearing that noise from the ingredients. With a lemon, I'm going to use about a half a lemon, and we want to use the skin as well because the skin has some really important nutrients in it, limonene and lemon essential oil, and we want those extra health benefits from those nutrients as well. Half a lemon, half a beetroot, about 10 to 12 carrots, depending on the size of the carrots, of course. Now, if you did get quite large carrots, you can see here, look at this one. Now, obviously, not going to fit in. So, in these instances, we would cut it down the middle and down again so that it's at the right size it can fit. My tip is, buy the right size carrots. I've got red apple here as well. Now with the stem, make sure you check. You don't want that wooden stem going through your strainer. So you can sometimes twist it out. If not, just use your knife. Give it a little tweak, and out she goes. That one's a little bit bigger, so we're gonna give it a cut as well. In it goes. Now, I'm really happy with the colour of this juice. Have a look at the beetroot mixing in with the orange of the carrot. And we'll close the cap, turn the machine off. Let's have a look here. This is Cabala juice. Now, this recipe that we've got here today, that'll make about 1 litre of Cabala juice. And you wanna, if you're replacing a meal, if you're following a health protocol, and you're replacing a breakfast juice, a lunch juice, a dinner juice, or even if you're replacing all three and doing a cleanse, about 1 litre of juice per meal, so per breakfast, lunch and dinner, giving you a good 2 to 3 litres of Cabala juice a day. That's going to give you a nice cleanse. That's going to maximise the amount of nutrients that you're taking into your body. I think you're going to love it. Let's do the taste test, shall we? The vegetables, the carrot, the beetroot, the root vegetables, they're really yummy. They're sweet, flavoursome, really tasty with the tang coming through from the lemon. I really like this juice recipe and it made it so much easier using the new juicer. Now, before I change to the next recipe, just let me show you how you can easily give the machine a little bit of a rinse. So all you need to do is get some water. Just grab some water here, turn the juicer on and take it and just keep your cap closed, of course. Pour some water in that chute, or even if you pour it through the top, doesn't matter. And if you get enough, you fill your bowl right up with water and let it run for about 30 seconds, 45 seconds. And you can see here, it's pushing out the rest of the pulp that might be in the juicer, making it so much easier when you take it to the sink to cleanse it.